For Vegas tomorrow, and I was going to read 300 pages of a book before I left, and I read none. So today is my last me day because the day before I leave, which is, well, the day of that I leave, is for family. Like, that's family time. I'm going to go do my maintenance while I listen to the audiobook. I did splurge and get the audiobook. The book that I am reading currently, that I was supposed to be reading, is Partners in Crime. And this was supposed to set the Vegas vibes. There's a Bellagio fountain. The dress looks like mine. Like, it's about like spying, like jewel thieves that, like, I think her aunt died, and like the jewel thieves were attached to her aunt somehow, and now they're after her and this hot guy that she's been dating, but like thought they didn't work out, but now they think it does work out, and it's in Vegas. And so I thought that'd be really fun to read that, and then like finish it in Vegas and bring you guys a review. And I am still thinking that's going to be fun, and I'm still going to do it. So today I have the day mostly to myself. So I'm going to go do my sauna, because the reason why I didn't read, I didn't give excuses, but I will let you know what happened. We got sick, and it was spring break. And so I was like, this will be a nice little, I can lay around, watch the kids play outside in the sandbox. I got the sandbox all cleaned up. I got the hot tub cleaned up, and then we all got sick. And I was like, no. And it was so bad I couldn't see. Like, literally, like, my face was swelled up, and like light hurt. I tried to listen to the audiobook, and it's giving me a headache. Like, we all just laid in the dark for like a day or two. And so now here we are, and we're feeling better, and they're back to doing their things, and everybody's back to work. But I didn't do anything. So I'm going to go sit in the sauna with the salt pod, like I love to do. I don't know if you guys know that, but I got the wellness package at one of the tanning places nearby, not sponsored. And I love doing the sauna. You can sit in there for like 40 minutes, and it's nice. And it has like a red light, which is supposed to help with like anti-aging. Love it. And then I do the red light therapy on my knee, because my knee hurts all the time since I tore my ligament a few years ago. And I'm walking a lot in Vegas, so I want to make sure I get a good one in before I leave. And then I need to do a spray tan again, because I did one before I got sick, and then I was in the hot tub, I was in the hot shower, and it is splotchy, yo. Like, it looks like not great. Like, I'd rather go without, but like I can't, because it looks bad. And like, my whiteness is going to scare people in the pool. Like, they're going to be like, what is that? I'm like, I'm from the Pacific Northwest. I'm sorry. We just started seeing the sun. Or I'll be super red, and they'll be like, are you okay, ma'am? Are you having a stroke? And I'll be like, nah, bro, it's just hot outside, and I walked up some stairs. Like, it happens all the time. People are like, are you okay? I'm like, why? And they're like, your face is beet red. I'm like, I don't know what that means. It's normal. So I'm going to do that. And so the sauna has Bluetooth. I'm going to listen to the audiobook, and I'm also going to go grab a beverage beforehand, like we usually do. So let's do that. Let's do beverage so I don't pass out. And then we'll do sauna. And then we'll do red light, we'll do spray tan. And then my plan is to grab some lunch, because I'm hungry already. And then I'm going to lay out in the sun and just like marinate in my tan and listen to as much or read as much, because I can either read or listen. And then we'll just see what I was able to get done. So let's see if we can do 300 pages in one day. Let's hope so. And if not, then I'm going to have to come up with like, I don't know. So let's see how far I get today. All right, let's Vegas prep day.
Come whatever may, I'm done with guessing. I know things will change, and life is staring me in different ways. I gotta find my place. I gotta find my place. Things they fall apart. I'm walking with a light lost in the dark. I thought I had a place I could belong. My back against the wall. My back against the wall.
So we got through chapter 2 about halfway, actually, not through, and they are dating. Naveed and this girl are dating, and his mom's concerned because like her family can't be verified. Nobody knows anything about her family. It's just like a distant aunt that she has that she doesn't really talk to that much. So everybody just kind of assumes that it's the made-up aunt and that she doesn't have a good family. And even she admits that like, yeah, her family's not great. But I don't know what's up with this aunt. Is the aunt actually like legit, or like did they just like make up a story? I don't know. But it sounds like her aunt died, and now her and Naveed have broken up, and then her aunt dies, so now she's just gonna drive to go the will reading because she doesn't want to hear it over the phone. So that's where she's heading now. We're gonna see what happened. What did her aunt leave? What does her aunt's death have to do with the two of them? Because they're broke up now. You think, like, what now? Dude, Naveed's a creep. He hasn't seen her in 3 years, and all she does is walk in her room, and she's like, hey, my aunt's dead, read the will. And he's like, mine, creep label applied. gonna go grab some lunch now. Like, I look like this because I spray tanned, so like the bronzer's on for a while, and tomorrow hopefully I will be a beautiful bronze color. We will see. But if I look a little rough in the next couple clips, it's the bronzer.
Stay with me, 'cause I'm lost in your love. Stay with me, 'cause I have nothing left. Stay with me, stay with me.
Just reached chapter 3, got home, got fajitas, got some fajitas and a giant Sprite. So the book, like, so she, like, the main character Mira, she dated this guy, gave him a fake name, so she knows her family was illegally sketchy. Like, she knew that. Apparently she didn't talk to her dad because of that, but then I found out the dad's gone, so that's a stone that it's not moving. Like, she can't go back and be like, I understand now. But then she thought the aunt had all these, like, non-profits, and it's turning out like she didn't. And I think, honestly, I don't know, it doesn't say that, but I think the aunt and the dad were probably like both illegally doing things, and like she only found out about the dad. The aunt's like, well, I'm not gonna tell her, she's not mad at me, why break it if it's not broken, you know? And then she has an estranged sister. It mentions like, you can find your sister, you can split your inheritance with her, but that's on you. It's like, so the sister doesn't talk to anybody either. So everybody's aware, but everybody thought that just the aunt was clean. Why did they think the aunt was clean? Why didn't the aunt tell the truth? Is she dirty? Is she not? I bet you she is. So, the jewelry's pretty cool. Yeah, for real. It's one of those what is love moments. You're like, dang, my person that I loved, my aunt, was just as bad as the dad I wouldn't talk to, and now they're both gone. Dang. What is love? You have to redefine that. So made it to chapter 7, and that's about 120 pages. And yeah, they got kidnapped, and then like her sister's involved now, and now they're looking out for, like, they're looking for somebody who doesn't want to be found, and they found the somebody, and she's like, oh, being friends with you is like stretching it, and like looks like an illegal card game, and they're like, hey, you can use your jewelry to buy into this game. So like, currently I'm not really like invested in the love story like I hoped I would be, and like I just feel like I like the story, but like for it being set in Vegas, they're just kind of like dropping names like Fremont Street, this, that, here's a casino that's in a sketchy area, we can't go there. It's like, it's not really what I wanted, but like, you know, we're gonna keep on going. I'll check in around 200 pages. Inside getting toasty. It's cold tonight. I am on chapter 12, about page 220 of the Partners in Crime, the Las Vegas read, and my goal was 300 pages tonight. So I'm getting kind of tired, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm eating some birthday cake Oreos with my tea, and my son's playing on his iPad. We're just chilling, just hanging out. So I'll see if I'm gonna make 300 pages or not. I gotta make 80 more pages, so hopefully, let's see if I can do it, because I'm getting sleepy. So far in the story, up to chapter 12, they are now in a strip club. Like, somehow they got code word that they're strippers, and the strip club thinks that they are different people that were hired, and she's like, I thought you worked here before, and she's like, oh yeah, I have. And then she's like, I don't know how I'm gonna perform. Like, she sounds like she's a very modest, sheltered adult. Like, the way that she talks about lingerie and things, I'm like, oh, okay, this isn't like, this might be your first rodeo. Like, so that's where we are. They're still lusting, they're still being nasties, but they're not telling each other. They're just both like undressing each other in each other's minds. Like, that's what's happening. Like, they're just staring at each other, thinking naughty things, and nobody's talking. It's bothering me. So I'm just going to go ahead and go all the way. I got like another hour and 20 minutes left of the audiobook, so I'm going to go all the way with the book and finish Partners in Crime. before I leave, because I'm not leaving until tomorrow. So I'm probably just going to finish it and then see where that leaves me from there. I'll give you guys a review today. How excited. Here I was like, I'm not going to finish 300 pages in one day. And I finished the whole thing. Ha! Boom! I'll let you, well, I haven't yet. I'll let you know when I do. So it's 2:30 and I finished the book. So I would give the book 3 stars. It wasn't so much about being set in Vegas as it was like getting an inside look into like arranged marriages and mesh families and kind of like the culture. Especially, it's a cultural thing, especially to have like your family so enmeshed and everything. So like they probably could have hit it off just fine the first time, but like she was avoidant and ran, and he didn't follow her because he had his own alcoholic work issues. Like, and neither their parent, like she didn't have family to be like, do that, you know? So it's like they wasted a whole bunch of time, went through a whole bunch of other people, and finally they, you know, it was a really slow burn too. Like that was slow. That took a long time. There was a lot of like lusting in their minds after each other instead of just saying things out loud. So the family secret was kind of cool. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, like the TV series called Deli Boys. It reminded me a lot of that because they have an auntie that's like, oh, I'm here to take care of you. Just let auntie deal with it. And she acts like all of the criminal, crazy chaos is just normal. Like, auntie will deal with it. Auntie will help you. That's the vibes I got with this, is it feels a lot like Deli Boys, but with like romance. So I wouldn't really call it like the Vegas read I was looking for, but 3 stars, and I finished it before. So that's for partners in crime. It's a very like inside look on what like arranged marriages, matchmaking, and like having to have like your family's approval before you get married, with a little bit of like criminal mystery woven into the story. So the woven in was fine. The romance was rough for me. I didn't like that part. So I gave it 3 stars. Up to you if you want to read it. And that was the Vegas book, the first pick. So I will be leaving tomorrow for Vegas. So I finished the book. There's 3 stars. And I will see you guys later on. So now I have nothing to read in Vegas, so I decided to bring the runner-up book, which was The Princess of Las Vegas. It is about a Princess Diana impersonator, and I believe that the club owner that she works at ends up being like murder mystery. So that is the second runner-up. I gave the one that we were reading for, Partners in Crime, a 3 star, and I did finish it way too early. It was supposed to last me up until the trip, the whole trip, and then like on the way back. It did not. So now I'm going to do a double or nothing. My book haul parameters were whatever could fit in that duffel bag that I'd done earlier. And it was 26 books. That was the book haul that I was going to allow myself to get for reading the 1 book. So now I'm going to read 2 books. So don't I get double? Yeah, I do. So if I'm able to finish The Princess of Las Vegas from the time that I leave for the airport to the time that I return to this airport, then I will allow myself to haul 52 books for the year of 2026. If I do not finish the book, it's a 26 limit, and that is it, because I would have failed. So can I read? Let's see how many pages are in this book. She's kind of beefy, but she might pretty small. 377 pages. Can I read 377 pages in 3 full days on vacation? Let's see if I can do it. If you want to know the rest of the Las Vegas series, you're going to have to like and subscribe and put on notifications for the YouTube, because I will be delivering all in shorts from here on out. I'm on vacation. I don't want to be editing. Sorry. But I still want to involve you and bring you with me. So if you want to see the bookstores, the drinks, the restaurants, the pools, the shows, the arcades, the art museum, if you want to see all that, if you want to come with me and see if I'm able to squeeze the reading in on the plane, I'm hoping to get like a good 100 pages done the first day that I arrive. I'm hoping like each time at bedtime and maybe nap time, I can do like 40 pages a day between the 2, and maybe like 100 pages on the way back. So I don't know if that is a realistic thing. This is my first time on a plane, my first time like going on a real vacation without kids. So I don't know. But if you want to watch, please subscribe, turn on the notifications to the YouTube so that you can watch, and I will be bringing it to you live and raw from Las Vegas. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.